drafts and you can make a pattern out of it. So there's a lot of people asking us, especially asking you, why or how can you predict it so well? You think they're even calling you a fortune teller, but no, it's not. You can actually do your own homework, like what Matt is doing right here, and they will follow up in this angle. So it will be a Cloud and a Kagura. We did see how Emperor played the Kagura really, really well.
Yeah, Emperor, you know, that's one thing, but Duturu, he locked in the clinch straight away.
That was great.
That is a new one. They do not want the Roger anymore. Last Yap is going to be the landslot. They needed that damage, and they want to give it. Well, wait. Interesting if they do lock his in, because I Am Jago already has the Gusion.
So who is going to play the Gusion? That's the thing.
I don't think. Are they really going to lock in this landslot? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that's why I was saying. I was saying, yeah. Hey, see, I called it out. I knew their bluff.
And of course, that will be Akai, the final pick for RQ. Let's move on to Evos, the final one. I think they're going to be going in for the tank.
They need a tank. They definitely need a tank.
They don't have any sustainability. I mean, Chow can play off tank, but
I think it's quite clear what they want to go for.
Don't tell me it's Lolita?
Yeah, it might be Lolita, but actually most recently I was thinking more of a high loss. High loss thinking as well if they want to go on that support route, you know, it works out as well. Yep. But I think it might be the high loss more than that. But no, it's gonna be the Lolita. It was gonna be one of the three anyways. Lolita has been working out well, so those are the final picks for everybody. And whoa.
Okay.
Emperor has Scout with him. He's just changing the battle. You can see that Ampun will be playing that Akai and Liam on that Minotaur. We are going to load into the game relatively shortly. Who do you think is going to win?
Oh man, both teams just making my heart pound left and right. I'm just going to give it up for in terms of drafting. That could go into the hands of Evos, because I did see a great comfortable hero setup, and I want them to at least try to beat the champions.
Well, I am going with Viva RRQ. The roar is not going to be loud enough for me, and I believe the Kings of Kings will be able to stay on their throne. Remember, guys, this is the Pro Circuit Grand Finals. Like, it cannot go longer than this. It's best of 3, game 3. Who is going to bring it home? Let's see. That is the question. We are learning the game. We talked about both lineups out. What do you think you need to look out for if you're Evos? So what are your win conditions?
I think Evos right there, they have to play aggressively. They have to play smartly as well, because if you want to contest for the Lord, make sure you have a backup plan to get out of that. But RQ, just do the things opposite. I think that's the most simple thing or simple advice.
Yeah, I think for my side, because I chose RQ, I'm gonna tell you what RQ needs to do. They have Gusion, they have Cleanse, so they have a lot of ways to actually enter this fight, and they have a lot of damage output. But they need to make sure that they protect them well. Correct. Use that Minotaur and Arkai as a front line. Draw that line, so make sure nobody comes towards your safe zone, right? So that your carry can do whatever they want. Alice as well just needs to be back. Like, I don't think that this Alice will be like a full damage Alice.
Yes,
right?
he's just more like a tank.
An off tank, but he's still very annoying. Because he has the Blood All Ultimate, the Blood All Stun that brings so much utility, so they need to be careful.
Interesting enough. And it's going to be very, very fun to see both teams going head-to-head with one another again. For those who don't know, this is the 3rd time they'll be meeting up, because last week they had MPL Indonesia. They met up again.
Yesterday.
It was yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, no, last week.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yesterday they met once again, and today as well. But you know what?
And hold on. The first meetup, RQ won.
RQ won again.
RQ won again.
Let's see whether the history will repeat itself as we do go in again straight away. Sorry about that little bit of delay, but well, the game did go on. iOS is a little bit low. They do manage to back him out. They're just going to walk away here. So far, everything should be alright. Yep, I think everything's going to be smooth here. RQ just going to push out onto this top side straight away. I Am Jago on that Gusion, already level 4, 1.5 minutes in. He is power farming in this early stage.
Really power farming, just getting the levels early on. And wow, this is very interesting. This is a next level strat.
Yeah, this is really a next level strat. They are pulling. So we actually saw this before. In MPL Malaysia. So what they do, but it's actually extremely hard to do, especially after the patch.
Tell me.
They pull it all the way from top and bottom, but meanwhile, just no limit. He might actually go down. This is first blood going over to I Am Jago. They are trying to go for this, and now Ampun might be in a little bit of trouble. I Am Jago himself is in trouble. He went a little bit too deep, and Ampun, he's gonna try to play Ring Around the Rosie, the merry-go-round, but it's gonna end in a sad tale as he will go down. He will go down here for the trade kill, coming back to Evos' side, starting off really, really strong. Now,
we have to talk about that, the minion creep wave. So basically it's from the top.
Yeah, no, this time it's on the bottom. You
Okay,
can do it
right,
this
from
other way.
bottom.
So what I do is that they tank all the way from bottom, and it will just pull it all the way to the mid lane.
Wow.
So that Kagura in this side, in this case, it's got a Kagura, right?
Yeah.
We'll get 2 lanes of minions in basically
Single
no time.
one.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like double farming already.
It's basically double farming, but that means that your bottom lane, you're sacrificing it completely.
I see. Interesting setup here. Love to learn about more about this. If you guys can ask us any questions, can you leave it down in the comment section below. But then you can see Liam is just waiting there, looking here, but without the follow-up. Where is the follow-up? Clint and Gushin is trying to come in, trying to do something here.
Yeah, and I think he's just going to back up. Meanwhile, on the top side, though, Chow and Claude had to back out, and now this means that RQ, they do have Rain over Turtle if they want to, but they're not going for this. March to back up. Here comes Akai with the Hurricane Dance, but a good flicker from Aura will keep him to safety.
Safety, just making sure everybody is comfortable, just playing the safe game. But then Turtle is in contest of Team RQ. RQ is just gonna leg around
Source
here.
Spike is here. Who's gonna Turtle does get the reset here. iOS on that show, playing super aggressive. Minotaur and Akai making their way here is so far all tanks, so nothing much is going for it. The blender does get tagged onto it, but I think they're just gonna back off. The Turtle was actually down to 10% health, but they didn't destroy it.
Yeah, I think it was a good move by Evos to kind of reset it. Do not give the economy benefit to RRQ. At the same time, they're just hovering around the top side. It's going to be some action-packed games over there later onwards.
Yep, now you can see I Am Jago gonna walk out of this Evos, lingering around this top side, wants to get Lemon, and they should be able to a good way of the Dragon. Lemon pops the flicker as well. That's another wasted battle spell. RRQ is slowly faltering. The goal lead is still even at the meantime, but Evos finding the kills.
Aura waiting for the right moment. He doesn't have much damage yet. Still level 5 in this Ashura King. Meanwhile, the top side, the towers will be harassed by Evos.
Uno Blast does get charged out. The Hurricane does it, but what a cancel coming up from iOS with the chicken dough. That was really impressive.
Very creative as well, because that cancels out things for the Hurricane Dance. Could not do or save his turret at the bottom lane here. However, you can see that Martis is still trying to harass this particular Minotaur. Or Minotaur harassing Martis, vice versa. Both of them just want to get in the real cap right there.
Liam does get into rage mode, but he doesn't really want to go for Meanwhile, Liam getting focused out one more time. He just got down. Lemon needs to walk away, but good Petrify coming in. He's trying to run away. He does have the flowing blood, so he will be able to back off. But Amput, he's not done with Marsha. He wants to do a good amount of damage, but with no follow-up whatsoever, he will just let him back off, and it will be fine. Meanwhile, his bottom though, Liam trying to go for the dive here. And not going to back up. Tuturu just going to hit onto the turrets for now. They do have Meteor Fury if they want to pop it. Tuturu using the howitzer into good effect. He's already level 8 on this Clint. He's power farming so much.
Yes, I love this production coming in from Clint, especially on Marksman. Needs to get all the farms as soon as possible. At the same time, however, Team Evos, they are not out of the woods here. They are still trying to struggle. I need to see Just No Limit's Cloud. I need to see what level he is, because he's like kind of like free farming at the top lane. Perhaps the same level as Tuturu with the level 8.
But meanwhile, the bottom lane, they're going for a fight here. Liam does get kicked in by the way of the dragon. He forces the Aura is so low. The Nuno Blast tags onto Tuturu. He will go down. Iron Jago is here for the carry. Liam does have the Minion Fury, but doesn't want to pop it just yet because there is no good targets.
No two targets, but then it will be Evo's kills in hand. As that Laka is trying to run away into cover. The Lord will respawn right here at the top pit.
There's no limit. Pops the blazing duet just to clear out the minions. He actually might want to go for it, but Emperor is here
Really
using the umbrella to stun him up. The yin yang over to, but no, what a flicker! They get just the limit. Lemon, what is that? They get a kill, but how much can they pay for? They do get Lemon ultimately, as well as the Archive. It was a fancy play, but that was not enough to let them win. Meanwhile, I Am Jago did take down the middle turret.
Great setup from RRQ, but then better rotations of Evos to punish the two players, even though they lose one of the members. But hey, they are able to get back to.
Yep, here Liam will get focused down here. Minion Fury has rage fall. Minion Fury does get popped finally. I Am Jago looking for a way in, but no angle will deter him. He will not go in for now.
Just planning it, just playing the wait game, just kiting the opponents, hoping at the right moment they will land for it. Liam is still not in full rage mode yet, so he won't have the Minion Fury. Just gonna wait for that bar to put and get his teammates on board. At the same time, the rotations are still running in for
Tuturu's
Evos.
already level 10. That's crazy. He's so far ahead. But Ampun now, he's in a heap of trouble. Pops the Hurricane Dust. They want to queue onto Aura. You can see the tag from the Howitzer. There is the stun. And Aura, he will go down. There is the shutdown going over to Tuturu. Clint is so far ahead here.
And it's even far ahead
Lemon.
comparing to Just No Limit. Just is only level 9.
This is like a deja vu scenario. We just saw this in the top lane and now it's happening in the bottom side. But meanwhile, iOS Mugatang here, Iron Jungle user encounters gets the reset. They are going for this kill. There goes the play. The minion break will tag onto the Kagura. They will get that kill. Tuturu, he's not done. He wants more. But iOS is a really, really sneaky guy. He's so mobile and he will manage to walk away.
Walk away. And Lolita kinda did spot out.
Tuturu! No, he's catch caught out. This could be a huge pickup. He's still trying to kite it out. There is surviving on Just No Limit coming from behind the Decimate as well. That's one. That is two. And now they might just go on to Lord here.
What is going on with RQ? I mean, Minotaur was just going to the mid lane and not covering
They're
Clint from
Lord.
there.
But the thing is that they have Arkai, they have this Alice, so they actually have a really good Lord lineup. RRQ, they're not out of this just yet. iOS is dropping down to dangerous health pass, and now here comes Alice with the flowing blood. Will he get it? Here's the blood off, but the knockout from Lord will stop him in his tracks, and you can see maybe Evos will be able to survive from this. The Mirror bounce on the three members, but where is the damage? The Blazing Duet comes out. There goes the Middle Blast. It will land onto Alice. The knockout from Lord. They kill off Arkai. Lemon needs to get the hell out of there. The flowing blood, it will only be enough. They do get out of it. The Lord will go to Evos' side. And now, I am Chago. What can you do? He will call back his blades. He will get that kill. But at what expense here, KBC? They lost so much.
They lost so much in RQ, and now they have to pile up for the defense. You can see the Lord is marching forward down here. They have 4 members in their hands. And of course, look at this. Cloud, Lolita, Kagura, Mantis. This is not the 4 that you want to deal with, especially with having the Lord upon your hand. But the Lord, it seems like it's going to get butted down instantly from RRQ. Again, still Evos win. It's a victory for that.
At least they kill off the Lord. At least they kill off the Lord. That's very important. And you can see the goal lead is still relatively even. Only 2.5k goal. Not the end of the world, but these fights are getting closer and closer to Turu. If I can see those items, I would. Unfortunately, I don't really have control on the observers, so unfortunately, I will not be able to really go for that.
But again, let's talk about Tuturu in one way.
He's so far ahead.
Man, this is why he's known as one of the 3 god marksmen out there in Indonesia.
Yep, and now they're going for this. Just No Limit though, coming into this bot side. Can they do more? Just No Limit does get the ghost mage as well. They do farm so much. Now he's level 12. iOS tries to go for the flank, tries to look for an angle, but it's not a Mio. Iron Jungle is on the top side. The reason careful. Doom Blast is there. He will manage to get away from this, and they're going for some Lemon. Pops the Winter Charger. He was a heap of trouble. The Minion Fury will stop on the 3 members. Marsha will start out a Blazing Duet. Welcome to the jam. But here comes Iron Jungle. Can he do anything? A great Guardian's Bow will block most of the damage, but it's not enough. Marsha now needs to run away. Evos is in a heap of trouble. Emperor will get a triple kill. They will go for more. The only surviving member is Just No Limit. RRQ bites back.
RRQ just punished Evos with the aggressive play. Initially it was Evos' side, but then they forgot about Tuturu. Tuturu's just landing shot after shot. 1 shot, 1 kill with the Hot Wizard, and just ending that.
Yeah, I think they cannot get the turret, the inventory, because most of them are it's already responded.
Yep.
And the goal lead is only 1,000.
They don't have backup from the minions. That's one thing.
This is and they're
fighting behind enemy lines.
Yeah, and this just shows, right? Both teams are basically neck and neck. They are fighting one another, and it's too close to call here. Wow! What a grand finals we have on our hands.
Now it is a pleasure.
Tuturu!
To check
He
out
needs to
here.
get out. He needs to get the hell out of there. And oh, thank God there was a turret.
And luckily Kagura as well was a little bit too late. No, he's not out yet.
The Middle Blast is there, but the heal rope will gain enough distance. The flicker finally comes in now. They have baited him in. RRQ going for the fight. They can win this fight. The Shadow Blade Slaughter comes in. They're going for it. Where's the Minion Fury? Bombs onto 5 members. Hurricane Dust will trap Lolita against the wall. Just No Limit using the Blazing Duet. Can he bring out the Turu? Yes, is the answer, but he'll pay for it with his own life. And now this game is so close. Cloud Just No Limit is still doing it. The Shadow Blade Slaughter comes in. He finally finally goes down. I am Jago doing what he can. He's going on to Kagura. The Soul Spike will not land, and they will back out. It is a 3-for-3 exchange.
3-for-3 exchange, but Evos winning the way because they got a turret and now they have map control across the thing. However, a huge relief coming in for RQ because they know that Evos is also down in terms of manpower. And the Turtle, sorry, not Turtle, the Lord haven't respawned in the next 20 seconds.
Yep, and Liam is going to stomp through. They're not going to do a lot for now. RQ, Lord, like you say, it will spawn in around 10 seconds or so. But look at the goal lead here. It's only 3,000 differential. Oh, this is late game and everyone, mostly they already have all their items that they want. iOS trying to find a way in. And you can see now, that is the Winter Truncheon purchase there on the side of Gushin. He will have the invulnerability if he gets the chance to do so.
Oh my goodness, everyone just waiting for that right opportunity to just pounce in.
Oh, iOS,
not
okay, I think they're doing it on the Lord here. Kagura is hovering over. Arkai is in the mid side. Both teams just waiting for it, and now they do start on the Lord. This could be the game ending fight. Liam will be leading the charge. But you can see Alex is all the way on the top side. This could be a 4v5.
No, behind it, Martis is actually harassing Arkai.
Yeah, they're harassing Arkai, but look at the Lord, and they do get a reset. They buy a lot of time for themselves.
That's good, that's good.
Ampun is a little bit low, but you know what? He's an Arkai. He's going to be all fine. Oh, wow. iOS plays so aggressive. He tried to go for it. Liam is in enemy lines. He needs to be careful. Oh, just the limit going for the Minotaur. He did back off from there. And now they're back onto Lord. You can see the Alpha just going down. It's 1v1. And now here comes Amput. Do they get the Just Limit? The Petrify is there. Where's the stun? The Mirror Image. The Blazing Duet. The damage is there. But Lambert, he's still surviving with the Winter Truncheon. He has the flowing blood. He will get away from it. But on the meantime, I Am Jago goes down as well. Oh no. Things are going from bad to him. But they still have to Turu. Can RRQ do this? Can they defend with 3 members down? Finally, Evos, they're just playing this tug of war with this Lord dance, trying to go one after another. But now here comes Turu. Can he get aura? Yes, is the answer using the howitzer. But there goes the flicker. A great kickback. Lord has been taken down, but Turu is there. He gets a double kill. He will take another one. But now Just the Limit into the face. The Numenor Blast will stun him out. Just the Limit. He's trying to be the hero that he needs to be. The Blazing Duet comes in. He will get a triple kill. And Evos, they are looking to end this game. Only Ampun left alive. There goes the Hurricane. The damage from Just the Limit is way too high. There goes Legendary. And that's why you need to ban out Claude against Just the Limit.
RRQ, click, welcome to your wipeout moment. Look,
he gets it. I Am Jago. He gets it. He does have immortality. At least he burns it out. I Am Jago. He should be able to defend this. He's trying. Just a limit. Are they actually going for the end?
They are going in.
So risky. He's going for it. Can they get Just a limit? He does take the Soul Spike into Shadow Blade Slaughter into the heart of Evos' fans. They will get that kill. And they're going for more. Masha has the charge, gains the distance, but gets the reset from Ian Jago. They get another kill. And now Liam together with RRQ, all of them have responded. They didn't lose the game. They are still in this fight.
And that defense coming in just gave RRQ another lifeline. But then RRQ, they have to know that they are no match for Just No Limits if he were to come in with the stuns. Turu still needs to find a great positioning in order to kill off the previous damage to dealer before going in with the pull. Evos won that fight, but RQ just delaying the inevitable right now.
I mean, you can say delaying the inevitable, but at least they're giving themselves a fighting chance. We are into the late game. All these numbers, all these goal differential doesn't really matter because most of them have already hit, max items. So now it's all about the next fight. It's all about who will win that next 5v5. Yes, they did take down the inhibitor, but the most important structure in Mobile Legends for RQ is still alive. And now, oh no, if they take it, Masha, he face checks. Where's the minion of Fury? Remember, Masha doesn't have the ultimate anymore. Lemon goes to the back like Winter Truncheon, does get popped. Numenor Blast will get the stun. Just the limit, he's so low. Will he go down? He goes down. There is the Claude, that's the carry. Can RQ turn things around? Turu, he's trying to die. They're getting the win. They do get the decimate onto the Clint. They do take down Tuturu. But look at the backside. I am Jago. He's doing work. He's doing so much. Shadow Blade Slaughter. Sword He gets another one. 3 members down. But oh my god, Martis is trying to end the game. There goes the rest of RQ. He do stop the Martis. Aura will not be able.
Getting further. Jago.
Hurricane does. He will knock him back. There goes the immortality. They will bring him down once and they will bring him down twice. This game is far from over, KBC.
Look at Aura running away. The Shuriken.
I am
Slippery
Jago.
one.
I am Jago comes
Now
in.
he's coming in. Yeah.
Oh, he takes the immortality. He pops the immortality for Iron Jago. That is huge. That means for the next team fight, he will not have that second life.
He will not have the second life here because there will be a cooldown. Jazz will pick up that immortality for his cloud. Ladies and gentlemen, officially welcome to this late game period of time. Both teams are fighting neck to neck. Their tournament lives at stake, and we are all witnesses for this game to play.
Let's see how this series will pan out. I think the coffee is kicking in, KBC, because suddenly I have another surge of energy coming out. Now, who will be able to come on top? Now you can see, because now even though the immortality getting blown out, it meant that Iron Jago didn't go down. That is huge. Everyone outside of Evos has that immortality. So it's all about who will be able
To be the last man standing.
The last man standing. If you keep on dying and keep on responding, it doesn't matter. But Emperor doesn't have immortality, and they might go on to Liam. Can see, he's really tanky on this guy.
It's just a poke.
It's just gonna be a poke here, and nope, the turret does go down. But you can see here, Lemon is on the top side. Immortality does get bought by Tuturu, so he needs to bring down twice. But that fight was all because of just only Lemon. He gets stunned out. He pops the ultimate there. Lemon is getting caught out. This will be a huge freak off. Can he run? A good winter truncheon. He will have the flowing blood, so he will be able to capitalize. But those are huge cooldowns. And guess what? Lord is now online.
Level 3 Lord. Better, painful, and much more powerful. I think.
Tuturu needs to clear down super minions so that he makes sure that no one can come into the base to backdoor into his what an epic finale into our Pro Circuit Grand Finals. And this is not even the end of it. There's still so many more games. Lemon does get caught out again. Remember, he doesn't have charge anymore. He might go for this fight. He's going for Aura. He pops the blood out. I think he's gonna back up here. Lemon playing with fire. Oh, Luna's Blast gets charged together with the flicker, but he doesn't find any target. Liam is there. He's just tanking it up. They're going for it. But meanwhile, on the backside, you can see here, I am Jago trying to go for it. The Hurricane down. Locks just no limit. Will he go down? No. It's the answer. He will stay alive. But here comes the flicker. The blood from Alex off camera. They can't just no limit. They get caught. Now, this could be a huge round. 4 members and RQ, the Kings of Kings. They are hungry. They want their throne. They want to cement their position.
Tuturu!
They get Emperor. They are going for this. They are going for the comeback. RQ, you thought they were done. You thought it was not possible. But when there is a will, there is a way. And the King of Kings claim their throne and beat out Evos.
RQ stunning back. That comeback over here. What is this game we just witnessed? They came in nearly defeated, getting the Crystal Base down to at least perhaps 70% of HP from there on. But then they staged the comeback onto the final play, taking off Just No Limit's Cloud, and the rest is history. Tuturu being the main guy ahead, just landing shots after shots and taking down the turret. Last but not least, that Crystal Base.
Oh, what a play it was. All Ampun. I know we didn't get it on camera, but you need to see the instant replay.
Yeah.
If we had the chance, you can see the instant replay where Ampun's Hurricane Dance